Good morning, good friends. This is Alina in Thunder Bay, Ontario. This morning, I am wasting my time protesting Doug Ford. He is in Thunder Bay. Aren't we lucky? We are protesting today because we want the public to know that despite what the media has told you, despite what Doug Ford and his government is telling you, nothing has happened with the Ontario Autism Program. They have promised $600 million, but that has not trickled down to the families who need it. In fact, due to delays and revamping and new ideas from the Ford government, it is estimated that wait times for children in Ontario waiting access to the OAP have gone up by 2 years, which is unacceptable when you're talking about early interventions for children who can't be diagnosed until 18 months, 2 years. You're missing that developmental window between the ages of 1 and 5 completely. And that is a problem. That is a huge problem. Part of the problem in Northwestern Ontario is because of these delays with the OAP, we have a situation where our one service provider can no longer provide fee-for-service. That is a huge problem. We don't have access to behavioral services. CCR, the Child and Community Resources, the main point of care for Autism Services in Thunder Bay, have lost the capacity to do research, which gave us access to early intervention studies. They were short-term, but they were something. So that's gone. Wraparound services for families and for community stakeholders are gone. Behavioral services I mentioned are gone. And slowly but surely, Thunder Bay is losing its capacity for autism diagnosis in children. So right now, Children's Center is not taking referrals for diagnosis. Delico isn't taking any new referrals until the new year because they're swamped. The funding that Ford and his friends are touting that they've dumped into diagnostic hubs, none of that came to Thunder Bay. There were a few more diagnoses funded for the district, but as for Thunder Bay proper, none of those diagnoses came here. So unless you have $3,000 in your pocket, which a lot of autism families don't have because at least one family member is home taking care of your autistic family member, you're not getting a diagnosis. So the going rate for diagnostics in Thunder Bay for autism are $2,600 for a standard autism diagnosis and $2,900 for a complex case. So that's why I'm here today, outside of the beautifully landscaped Matawa Education and Care Center. People here are doing great work every day. And I already see there's some really fancy looking SUVs in the parking lot. So I think Mr. Ford is here. So I'm going to open up the back of my van. I've got Tim Hortons coffee and donuts. If anyone is able to make it here today to come yell at this fat cat with me, I would really appreciate it. We will be going live once more people arrive here, but I just wanted to say my bit now. And apparently media will be here, so keep your eye out for us. I have some great allies in this. And we'd like to say thank you to OPSU and QP and OSSTF and all of the families and the self-advocates. And hopefully today is a success. And also shout out to the people in Southern Ontario who are protesting at the TikTok Todd protest. They will be disrupting Todd Smith's proceedings today. Todd Smith is the Minister of Child, Community, and Social Services, and he's in charge of the autism file. So, time to quit stalling, guys. See you soon.